Hello everyone, and welcome back. My name's Nicholas, this is Major Crit, and we have finished the prologue, which means it's time for us to start properly exploring the world. Man, I remember it was so cool when you originally played this game and you got rain falling on your visor. Let me see if I can remember the controls. Hunter-class gunship, registered to Samus Aran. You can return to your ship to recharge energy, reload weapons, and save progress in the game. Yeah, so our ship is a save point. Alright, let's go ahead and have a look around the place, because we're on a new world, lots of things. Red starbursts, edible flowers bloom seasonally, considered delicacies in many territories. Tallon fern, non-toxic variety of Psilotalonesis, commonly found near water sources. We get some blue glowy stuff up there. I don't think we're close enough to scan it. Alright. Let's just start poking around. That's not something scannable. Oh, I can't morph ball. Okay, that is a tangleweed. Plant life with basic sentience. It attracts underground if threatened. Only dangerous to small organisms. They're covered in tiny barbs designed to trap potential meals. Tangleweeds lack the strength to do anything more than hinder larger life forms. Yeah, so if I could morph ball, I could climb in there, but unfortunately Samus does not know how to crawl on the ground. She only knows how to fold herself up into a ball. Oh, here's the thing. Probably want to... Can I... Maybe the other side. I want to scan that. It looks like a missile upgrade. There we go. Missile expansion increases the number of missiles you can carry by 5. Yeah, so right now we can carry no missiles. Okay, looks like we've got a few different exits from this zone. Over there. Can we get up there? Glowing spider vine. This plant's bioluminescence attracts insects for it to eat. Can we swim? This lichen seems to be giving off low levels of radiation. No match is found in flora or fauna databank. Alright, so we can go underwater. We can't jump very well here. Spacesuit was not designed for water pressure. Okay, there's another door there. Let me just go ahead and walk through these doors. Purely so that it's added to the map. You can see like what type of things are in each direction. So I'll go grab that one last because I skipped it earlier, which I shouldn't have. Good old 3D platforming. I wonder if I can increase the sensitivity of the stick here. Well, I'm not going to waste time like I did last time. I'll be right back. Alright. Turned up the sensitivity a little bit. I don't like, I'm fine with relatively low sensitivity if we're just trying to, you know, target lock things in front of us. But when it comes to, you know, I might be getting attacked from all sides, I want to be able to turn around fast and deal with it. Ouch! Ouch. What? That is a seedling, plant-based ground feeder. Dorsal spines can be ejected in self-defense. That's not self-defense. You just shot me. And I can't charge beam, so I can't drag these things in. Is this not the grass that runs away? It is. It's just not running this way as well. Alright. So we've got a couple corridors. And a bunch of different doors coming off this area, actually. Cave of some sort. So there's another door up there. I don't know if we can get there yet. Let's have a poke around, though. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we can get up there yet. Alright, so we've got 3 different directions to go. Let's check our map. Is there anything that's going to give us a clue? No. Alright. Oh. So we can zoom out. Tallon overworld. Alright. Interesting. Not sure how that kind of hex map will line up with the actual map, or the more detailed map as we go on, but presumably it will. I'm going to start with the lowest one. Now, what are these? Those look... Those are blast caps. Okay, I thought they looked explosive, just from previous games. Volatile chemicals within this weed's toxic fungal cap may explode if agitated. The poisonous flesh of the blast cap helps keep it from being eaten. It also detonates its fungal cap when it senses even slight contact. So, no touchy. Okay, so slight contact it'll explode, but I've got to shoot it twice to make it actually explode with a blaster beam. I can't morph ball. Alright. So this seems like a dead end for now, because we've got a... If I could crouch, we could get through there. Alright. Alright, well, let's continue kind of clockwise around. So that is a dead end. We know there's a corridor up there. Those blast caps, or not the blast caps, but the little spike launcher guys. Let's do that one last. It looked pretty simple to move through. Oh, hey, what are you? You are a beetle. Burrowing insect with a resilient carapace, extremely aggressive. The insect's massive mouth enables it to tunnel through solid rock at high speeds. Above ground, beetles can cover short distances rapidly. They attack anything that moves near their lair. Okay, good. They're not that tough. We can take them out pretty easily. Saturnine. Small iridescent mushroom typically grow... That's not small. That's like as big as my torso. What you talking about? What's that? Oh, a creature. Sap sac. Chemical reaction within sac produces violent explosion when agitated. Because of its irresistible odor and sweet nectar, the sap sac was nearly eaten out of existence. The evolution of an explosive chemical sac saved it. Now only brave or ingenious creatures dare devour it. Alright, but I can just shoot it from a distance and explode it. Oh man, I remember the shape of this map. It just, like, hit me. Are those more... What are those? Those are... Zoomers. Anchors itself to walls and other surfaces. Avoid contact with spikes. The basic nerve center located directly above the zoomer's mandibles detects nutrients. Sharp spines protect it from casual predators, but the lack of a reinforced carapace makes the zoomer vulnerable to any indirect attacks. Alright. So we've got a door through there. Let's go ahead and just peek. Alright, just a hallway. There are more entrances up around here. Or exits. Oh, are you a different one? Yeah, you are a... Gemer. Wall-crawling mollusk with retractable spikes. The Gemer is an evolutionary offshoot of the Zoomer family. When threatened, it extends lethal spikes and retracts its head deep into its armored carapace. Alright, so I can't kill it with my current weapons. At least not easily. Zoomer. Alright. What are you? A blood flower, able to detect toxic spores. Toxins are poisonous even to the blood flower itself. 3 mouth nodules protrude from the stalk beneath the flower, each with a rudimentary brain cluster and the ability to spew toxic fumes at anything within a 5-meter radius. The spores ejected from the stigma at the center of the flower are sufficient to kill this creature if they explode in its vicinity. So if we can shoot its own projectile, it will die. Alright, door cannot be opened with that weapon. Alright, dead end. We will need different weapons if we want to get through there. Alright. Let's continue down through here then. Access to Chosa Ruins West granted. Ah, do I want to go to a whole new region? I don't know if I want to go to a whole new region. And I've got one path happening. So that other path is probably going to be a dead end. So If I just, like, run, you guys can't do anything to me, right? Like, if I just book it? So creatures do respawn pretty quickly. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the straight corridor with the spine shooting guys. I'm guessing it's going to be a dead end, just because I'm guessing that there's going to be one primary path for us to take at this point in the game. Ooh, this is floating rocks, impact crater. Oh, the pirates were talking about that. Apparently an important spot because we're getting little cutscene views of everything. A new pirate data entry has been added to your logbook. So log 103080. Field team reports are in on an aged structure of alien design built on the surface of Tallon IV. Studies show this structure projects a containment field. This field bars access to a prime source of energy within a deep crater. Science team believes the field is powered by a number of strange Chozo artifacts. We have found some of these relics, and studies on them have begun. As this field could hinder future energy production operations on Tallon IV, we must dismantle it as soon as possible. If this means the destruction of the Chozo artifacts, it will be done. Yeah. Alright, and that is a dead end again. I think that's a rocket door. We need missiles to open that. Sometimes they like one shot will make a ton of those guys all, you know, dip underground at once. And sometimes it just seems like they don't want to do that. Excuse me, fellas. Just passing through, don't mind me. Likewise. Now this half pipe, like, we're definitely going to get a morph ball in here and be, like, rolling back and forth, aren't we? Like, I can tell that. Alright, so yeah. My guess was right. We've only got one real way to go right now. The game will open up eventually, but it normally starts out pretty restricted, mostly because how you open up new areas is by getting upgrades and things that allow you to traverse and get through more different stuff. Incoming scan data. Abnormal seismic activity detected. Seismic disturbance at ruin site. Okay, so we have a goal, a thing to get to. Speaking of map, let me go ahead and okay, so Chozo ruins. So we're already. So we started in Tallon Overworld. And now we're already in a different one. Okay. More of the same. Okay. Blast that. That looks like it should, like, tumble down. These pillars have collapsed from erosion. Carbon dating cannot determine the age of the structures. Oh, hello? Chozo lore. The history of the Chozo stretches back into ancient times, so far into the fog of the past that we know not where our ancestors came from. One thing is clear, however. The Chozo who colonized Tallon IV made a conscious choice to eschew a civilization of advanced technology. We Chozo chose to live in harmony with nature, guided by the providence of the universe. We believe we will spend peaceful days here and plan to leave our words from time to time. Sorry, I just had a terrible thought that my mic was off, but no, we're good. More missile upgrades. What are we looking at? Chozo ruins. More half pipes. Don't trust these big sandy sections. Yep. That's why I don't trust these big sandy sections. I mean, they didn't exactly come at me very much. Passageway to shrine. Blast shield on the door blocking access. Blast shield is invulnerable to beam weapons, explosive... Yeah, so that is a rocket door. Should have scanned it and I would have known ahead of time. This is... A tree seems to be weakened due to cellular decomposition. These large branches have forcibly intertwined, forming what looks to be a bridge structure. Were the Chozo just like skater boys, skater birds? I know they're bird-like. Putting all these half pipes in their places. Alright. That looks like a wasp's nest. Yep, war wasp hive. Primary war wasp dwelling, only vulnerable to heavy weaponry. Build their homes over existing crevices using whatever materials are close at hand. They carry building fragments back to the construction site with their forelegs and glue them into place with adhesive secreted from their abdomens. Don't know why I had such trouble reading that. What's that? The ledge this object rests on cannot be reached from this room. Yeah, but I want to know what that object is. Stones falling from the walkway above. Alright. So I kind of don't want to go up here because there's a war wasp hive and we have no explosives to take out the hive. Like there's two hives. Oop, I didn't mean to fall down. Alright, so there is a door up there. Oh, and there's a rocket upgrade there. Let's go through here first, just to not have to deal with wasps. Oh no, these are a different thing. These are scarabs, exploding parasites that can embed their bodies into solid rock. Scarabs think nothing of sacrificing themselves for the safety of their swarm. When a hostile life form is sighted, they block its progress by embedding themselves into floors and walls. Embedded scarabs violently self-destruct when threatened. Okay, but what if I just blow them up? And then run into... That's an eyeball. That is a ion. Immobile organism entirely composed of ocular tissue, capable of launching sustained energy beams when active. The ion is sensitive to the light and will close or shut if a bright flash ignites nearby. I should be reading less quickly. I think that's the reason. So they don't get killed, but I can shut them off. Temporarily. What hit me? Oh, did I, like, jump into them? Nope. Another wall to read. Chozo lore. Many long years have passed since we Chozo first took root in this land. The passage of time has always been a source of fascination to us. It is the belief that many Chozo sages, that the truths of the universe hide within the tumbling currents of time's flow. Even as we search for answers there, however, we find illumination in other, unexpected places. We know not how the ability has come to us, but recently many Chozo have begun to sense things beyond the realm of ordinary perception. Strange sights and inexplicable sensations flood our minds, filling us with visions. We take this growing ability to be a sign of our burgeoning harmonization with the infinite. Perhaps, finally, the universe's secrets are becoming known to us. War wasp hives. Unusually high concentrations of poisons identified in tree leaves. An ornate wall hanging with a highly reflective surface. It does not appear important. If it wasn't important, why are you letting me scan it? Nope. Nope. War wasp. Airborne insect cooked with a venomous stinger capable of shearing steel. The war wasp rarely strays far from its hive unless it is pursuing an immediate threat. It attacks with no regard for its own survival, dive-bombing its enemies with stinger extended. Fast-working toxins from the stinger can incapacitate most small organisms. Is there another exit out of this room? I feel like there used to be a save room near... Yes! Man, I'm so surprised by how much of this game I'm remembering. Considering it's been over a decade since I last played it. But I just like, this room... I remember this being kind of a safe room, like a room where You know, there was something useful nearby, and indeed, there's a safe spot here. I'm glad I went back, because otherwise I would have just walked past it. Chozo sculpture crafted in honor of Tallon's star. This petrified organic matter looks like a rock carved in the shape of an eye. The only translatable symbol detected on this sculpture is the word Chozo. Alright, we continue forward. More war wasps. Muck. Toxic. Extremely hazardous. 1 meter in diameter. So is that how big the morph ball is? Because that totally looks like a morph ball thing I'm going to be coming out of later on. But what are you? You are a plasmite, small insect capable of storing and releasing thermal energy. They are attracted to sources of heat, thriving on the energy present there. They emit light when hunting and will expel small bursts of thermal energy when threatened. So I think they're attracted to you if you're like charging up your charge laser. But since I have no charge laser, that is not an issue. Oh. This room. Hey! Missile upgrade. But hey, we're in a big round room, and you know what being in a big round room means. Boss fight time. Alright. Flooding the stage, so we've got a limited platform to stand on. What are we going to be dealing with here? Mechanoid. Hive Mecha Security Unit. Programmed to work with predatory hive dwellers. A design flaw makes its shielding on hive mecha weak around their access ports. These units are second-generation combat drones able to interface with organic units at a higher level. They train, shelter, and work with hive-dwelling predators. Unarmed, they rely on their hive beasts to handle any threats. Is that... Are those war wasps or something else? Ram war wasp. Airborne predator circles its prey and then strikes. The war wasps are the only species on Tallon IV to evolve a true hive mind. Nesting in damp, dark places, ram war wasps emerge in small groups when threatened and circle their enemy at high speed, disorienting it. Tracking from all sides as a single intelligence, they can fell huge organisms. Alright. So we wait for them to stop, and then we blast them. Okay, and then that starts making noise and has its beak open. Okay, I think I've just got to destroy them all, right? Keep moving, keep moving. Until all of them are destroyed, and then for some reason it opens its mouth to receive blaster fire. See if we can destroy any before they start circling. Keep moving, keep moving. They go for where I am, not where I'm going to be. I am getting little warning signs. I'm not sure what that means, other than I'm in a fight. Alright. Mini-boss defeated. First upgrade get. Missile launcher. And this elevated bridge looks worn, but functional. Okay, I'm assuming the water's bad because it's green. First upgrade get. Missile launcher acquired. Press R to fire. Press ZR/A to switch back to beams. Missiles can destroy blast shields on doors. Additional data downloaded. Press minus. Blah, blah, blah. New extras unlocked. So I should just be able to bam and get through. Ooh, and then we get... What's this? We can scan the other one. Energy tank. Nice, just a basic energy tank. Permanently increases your maximum energy capacity by 100. So energy is health, by the way, in this game. So, nice. And then there's a morph ball hole that we can't get through. Alright, that is some good progress for today. We gotta upgrade. We gotta... Energy... Oh, that fell from the roof so that we could get back up. Alright, nice. Alright. Sorry. Worried about that for a second. So, we'll continue the exploration next time. Tomorrow, in fact. Come back then and we will see what the world has to offer us. What dangers and rewards we might find. I'll see you guys then. Bye.